This is the steamboat Constance. Constance was built in 1903 in Toronto and originally used by the Bobcaygeon postmaster to deliver mail. In the 1960s, she was towed into a swamp and spent the next 8 years abandoned there. Fortunately for Constance, Paul Doddington likes a good challenge, and a steamboat with all of its quirks, better yet, an abandoned one missing most of its parts, proved to be too good a challenge to pass up. Running a steamboat takes a little fussing. Before you can go anywhere, it's necessary to get up ahead of steam. Fortunately, steamers will burn anything. Paul's in the process of blowing the boiler down. When the boiler started up from cold, it needs to be completely full of water to avoid extreme internal temperature variations. After it's suitably hot, excess water is blown out to give the steam some room to form. During the warming up process, there's a lot of general clanging, burping, and assorted other odd, abrupt noises. It's proper steamboat operating procedure to regale newcomers with stories of famous boiler explosions during this time, stopping only to shout, "It's gonna blow!" at appropriate moments. One of the odd noises turns out to come from the steam-operated bailer. A steam engine is an external combustion engine. The combustion's in the boiler. Otherwise, it's mechanically similar to a gas engine. There's a piston and a crankshaft. This is the steam exhaust from the engine. It can be redirected to blow up through the boiler chimney. This induces a better draft in the boiler, aiding combustion. It's also responsible for the characteristic puffing of a steamer. The exhaust steam represents lost water for the boiler, so a small water pump constantly replenishes it with lake water.
Bye, sweetie. You want the whistle?
One person can operate a boat like this, but two's better. The person operating the engine will be busy enough fussing without having to worry where the boat is actually heading. Underway, the boiler fire has to be maintained with one eye on the pressure gauge and the other on the boiler's water level. This is the automatic oiler. It feeds oil drop by drop into the steam to keep the piston lubricated. This steam engine is double acting. Steam is forced alternately above and below the piston to push it up and down. An eccentric on the drive shaft controls the alternate valving to do this. This is a thoroughly modern 1903 engine. It has two eccentrics running out of phase. The rods connect to an ingenious movable rocker that allows either of the eccentrics to valve the steam. Choosing the pivot point for the rocker allows forward and reverse. The bell allows communication. The original owner got tired of all this fussing sometime around World War I and had the boat outfitted with a newfangled gas engine. He may have done away with all the fussing, but he threw away something good, too. Steamers are quiet, and anyone who's ever been bothered by the high price of everything should take note of their other virtue. Refitted with steam, Constance is, once again, not dependent on society for anything. With a couple of drops of oil, some twigs and branches, and a book of matches, Constance can go forever. Acme hopes she does.